There truly is a way to improve your LinkedIn social selling score. What is the social selling score? It's your social selling index. If you go to linkedin.com/sales/SSI and you refresh the page, you might notice that your score has either gone up or gone down. So let's analyze this page step by step so you can understand what to do to increase your score. Well, there are four components to the social selling index. Number one is establish your professional brand. So if you click on this little question mark, it tells you establish your professional brand, complete your profile with customer in mind, become a thought leader by publishing meaningful posts. So whenever you post something on LinkedIn, this contributes to this score here. And if you have a solid profile and you improve your profile, you're going to get a higher score on the first quadrant. The second one is find the right people. So that means identify better prospects in less time using efficient search and research tools. So the more you use LinkedIn search, specifically in Sales Navigator, the higher score you'll get in this quadrant here. Engage with insights is about discover and share conversation-worthy updates to create and grow relationships. And so if you're discovering updates and you're leaving comments, building relationships, and then if you're sending direct messages, you get the build relationships, strengthen your network by finding and establishing trust with decision makers. So if you're looking for conversations, if you're establishing new relationships, sending DMs, so basically posting, engaging, messaging, and searching will allow you to get a higher social selling score. Anything over 75 is acceptable. If you're below a 75, that probably means you have a lot of room to improve. It's hard to get way past 80. Some people have 85. I've seen a 90. My thing fluctuates anywhere between 79 and 85. That's kind of like where I fluctuate. But I make sure to check this on a regular basis to make sure that I'm taking the right actions. Now, there is another dashboard you can check inside LinkedIn. If you go to linkedin.com/dashboard, you can see there's a dashboard over there, and it shows you your interactions. It shows you how many posts you've posted, how many comments you've left, and how many contributions you've made in the past week. So it shows you a weekly tracking. So it's not the past week, it's week of September 16. So I only left 28 comments. I only published 4 posts so far, and I've done 0 contributions. So let's go ahead and add a contribution. And we're actually going to use Evie AI to help us leave a contribution. So what's a contribution? It's leaving a comment on a collaborative article called This is How You Get Your Top Voice Badge. So the comment is called Sharing Your Perspective. So if you scroll down, it says over here, add your perspective. So they have this thing, you're amazing at boosting, you're aiming at boost your sales outreach. How can you personalize and scale effectively? And so they want you to add your perspective here. You just click add perspective. You click on the Evie AI button. You make sure that you log in to Evie AI, especially if you haven't logged in a while. I was out of town, and so I logged in with a different computer, so it logged me out of this computer. Okay, I'm going to refresh the page over here just to make sure it works. Then I click on the icon on the top, make sure it loads. Okay, that loaded, that worked. I'm going to press see your perspective. I'm going to click on Evie AI. Now, I can change my goal. So my goal is going to be informational. I can change my tone. My tone is going to be persuasive. And I can change my persona. I'll leave it as Joe Apfelbaum. So I hit generate. What this does is it reads the information here on this page, sends it to the AI, and it builds you a very nice perspective to share. I like what it said over here. I'm going to press add, and that will upgrade me from having 0 contributions this week to having 1 contribution. Now, I'm going to focus on the sales prospecting area over here. I'm going to find ones that have few contributions, and I'm going to add a perspective to those that have few contributions. As you can see, informational, persuasive, Joe Apfelbaum. It gives me a very nice perspective to share over here. And then I'm going to do one more, find another one that has just a few. This one here has 3. I'm going to go ahead and share my perspective here as well. And I just click on the button, hit generate, and in just 3 seconds, it produces a perspective. Then I just add it, and boom, there you go. Now, if I go back to linkedin.com/dashboard, it'll show me that I now have, I think I should have 3 contributions. Let me refresh. It only shows me 2 contributions here. It didn't register one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and leave another contribution here because I want to make sure at least it says 3. Sometimes it takes some time for it to load. And I want to do it within sales prospecting because I'm aiming for a badge within the world of sales prospecting. So I'm going to go ahead, find one that doesn't have a lot of perspectives and share my perspective in that world. Let's just see what it does. Insert. Okay, perfect. I'm really happy with that. Let's go back to linkedin.com. Now, there's another way to get to your dashboard. You can get to your dashboard from the Learning Hub. So if you click on the quick links, we have all the different quick links you need over here for LinkedIn. And now it shows 4 contributions. All right, great. Now we're going to leave a couple of comments on LinkedIn. So what are the comments that I'm going to leave? I'm going to leave some on the feed. So for example, Ivana, she posted something over here. I'm going to go ahead and drop a comment for Ivana. Ivana, you raise an important point about engagement versus mere reactions. Okay, I like that. I'm going to press go. I just left her a thoughtful comment there. Now I see Jasmine left a comment as well. So I'm going to look at Jasmine. Jasmine has 250,000 followers. I'm going to go ahead. His posts for some reason have thousands of likes and comments. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a comment here as well. I'm going to be one of those 1,000 commenters. Jasmine, it's a powerful reminder that growth often comes from the unexciting, repetitive work. Okay, moving on. I'm going to go ahead and see what else is going on in my notifications. I see somebody here liked my comment. I left a comment on Craig Silver's post here, and somebody liked my comment. I like that. I'm going to look at Tara from London. I'm going to look at her profile here. I see 21 minutes ago she posted something. I'm going to go ahead and leave a comment on Tara's post as well. Tara, your insights on human skills resonate deeply. I'm just going to say resonate and take out the word deeply. I'm going to press post, and I just left a thoughtful comment for her. Okay, now I'm going to go back on the feed. I'm going to leave a comment for Nat Berman here. I'm going to go ahead and leave him a comment just like that. I'm going to leave Jenny a comment as well, just like that. Powerful reminder, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. Now I'm going to go here, leave Perry a comment. As you can see, I'm just dropping comments here. Now we're going to go back to the dashboard. We're going to go to the Learning Hub. We're going to click on the dashboard right over here. As you can see, my comments went up from 28 to 34. Now I do have an app called Link Navigator V4. And in Link Navigator, I have a list of my engaged thought leaders. And if I want to be able to see all my engaged thought leaders about, let's say, 30 seconds apart to quickly leave comments, I hit 30 seconds on the fixed delay, and then it just starts loading them every 30 seconds. And I even have a countdown timer here. You see I got 25, 24. And so I just literally comment on their posts just like this. And these are the thought leaders like Eric and Rhonda and all the other thought leaders that I'm going to be supporting. If you want to be a part of the thought leaders community, just write thought leader in the chat and I'll be happy to include you in our community. Now, if I want to go to the next one, I could just hit the next button, but as you can see, it's going to automatically load the next one. I don't have to think about it. It just does it automatically. So you see 2 hours ago he posted. I'm going to go ahead here and leave a comment on Tom's post, just like that. I just left him a comment. And now I can do other things. I can go to his profile. I got time because I got 30 seconds. I can check out what he's up to. I can endorse him for a particular skill. I got 2 seconds, too late. Okay, moving on. Henry. Henry also posted a day ago, but I already liked and commented on his post. I'll scroll down to see if he has an older post that I missed. I see I liked and commented on almost all of his posts. I like going down and seeing if I missed anything. And if I did miss anything, I'll go ahead and like those things that I missed. Another thing that you can do to find old posts quickly is to click on images, for example, and that will show you images from a long time ago. Like, for example, this image. You see, I just gave it a like. Now I'm going to pull up Gina's posts. Gina over here posted 28 minutes ago. I'm going to be the first one to comment here. I'm going to hit generate, insert, post. That makes my life so much easier. I'm also going to check my notifications real quick, see what's going on here. It looks like Gunnar just liked my video. Thank you, Gunnar. Good to see you here. It looks like Ian liked my video as well. Guys, if you like and comment on my videos and my posts, it's much more likely that I'm going to start checking out your posts and leave comments and likes on your posts as well. So go ahead and find my videos, find my images, find my newsletters, and make sure that you drop comments on them. And this way I'll be able to support you even more. Let's see what Rick has been doing. It looks like I've supported all of his recent posts. I'm going to go to his profile real quick. And as you can see, it keeps me on pace because sometimes I'll get carried away in the notifications and then I'll forget what I was doing. But even if I'm loading some random thing over here and I'm totally lost, it'll bring me back to where I was supposed to be, you see? It just brought me back to Steve Duke's profile over here. If I want to keep something, then let's say, for example, I want to keep Steve Duke's profile. I just control click on it. It opens up in a new tab. And this way, it'll take up the active tab. So I got 15 seconds left over here. So it'll take up the active tab, but it'll keep the other thing in the other tab. So I don't have to worry about kind of like losing it or anything like that because I have it open in a second or third tab. So I'm going to go ahead and endorse him for product development. And now it's going to load on this tab over here, but I still have Steve Duke's tab open there if I want it open. Okay, moving on. Never confuse kindness with weakness. I'm going to go here, hit generate, and it's going to generate a comment on Rhonda's post. This post is from 19 hours ago. I just left her a thoughtful comment. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I scroll down real quick. Make sure that I got her last posts. Good. I got all her posts over here. I'm going to click on notifications. Okay, great. I see Jessica has not been posting, but I can go back to Steve Duke, see what's going on. It looks like Katya has accepted my connection request. I'm going to go ahead and say it's great connecting with you. And I just sent her a little message just like that. I want to save her. I can save her into Evie AI. Let's see what's going on here with this. This is going to load my next one here, Dr. Rao's profile. I could always click on the drop down over here and I could add her to a list. So in this case, I'm going to add her to EO. You see that? I just added her to an EO profile. If I want to see her recent activity, I just click on see recent activity and it'll load Katya's recent activity. So I can go ahead and support her content from 2 days ago, just like that. See Dr. Rao. I got Nadine. Now, if I ever want to go back to the thing that happened before, I could always press the back button. Even though Nadine's profile loaded, I could always go back to Dr. Rao and I can keep doing whatever I was doing. Let's see what he wrote. He wrote something about the morning routine. And now it's the morning routine is going to truly set us a day apart in the day. Okay, great. I just left him a thoughtful comment. I'm going to check what else is going on. He said, Joe Apfelbaum, thank you. Okay, we got Greg Boyd. Greg Boyd has not posted either. Okay, so Katya, I'm going to insert this comment into Katya's post. Dr. Tolan's achievement. Dr. David. I'm going to say Dr. David Tolan. Dr. David's achievements are truly inspiring. Okay. I delete this. I delete this extra thing. Okay, you see I customized the comment to make it look a little better than what I had going on before. All right, well, it finished. It did all of the things that it needed to do, and I can close this little thing there. This makes my life so much easier. So now let's go back to my dashboard. We're going to click on the Evie AI box here. We're going to click on saved items. It takes me back to my dashboard here. Now I'm going to go to the Learning Hub, quick links, and then dashboard. That'll take me back to LinkedIn. Now you can see I'm up to 41 comments. I got 4 posts, 4 contributions, and 41 comments. That is what I'm talking about. Now let me go to my own profile on LinkedIn just to see what's cooking over here. I see I have 49,999 followers here. I see my most recent post has 3 likes, and my post from before has 2 likes. This is a AI generated video. Thanks for the tag and for engaging on my post. I truly appreciate it. My pleasure. I'm going to press reply. Then I'm going to give this a like, and then I'm going to click on her profile, and then I'm going to make sure I drop a comment on the post from 23 hours ago. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. Generate a comment right here. Insert. Tina, your commitment to paying it forward is truly inspiring. I say Larry Zogby, you are always shining. Okay. I just left a comment. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the homepage of LinkedIn, and I'm going to create a post for the Executives Association. I'm going to click on Start a New Post. I'm going to go ahead and drop a comment. I'm going to go to my downloads, and I'm going to type in Joanne Ballady. This is Joanne Ballady's post. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to go grab the content. I'm going to have Evie AI help me create some content for this. Now, what is Evie AI? Let me just quickly show you. Evie AI is a LinkedIn content assistant. So if you ever want to write content on LinkedIn, one of the most important things that you can do is start using artificial intelligence to help you draft content. And you can draft all different types of content. You could draft content that's inspirational, educational. You could draft all types of content. Over here, I'm going to just draft a piece of content that is related to the specific spotlight of Joanne Ballady. I'm going to make sure it looks good. I'm going to tighten it up just a little bit over here. Okay, and I am going to delete some of these extra things. ENYC, that's fine. Branding, promotional leadership, Ballady promotions, brand awareness. I'm going to delete these. I'll keep these 3 here just like this. Okay, at ENYC, we celebrate success. Discover more about Joanne Ballady. I'll go like that. And how Ballady promotions, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now I tighten this up. And I'm going to, we're thrilled to feature Joanne Ballady in the forefront of blah, blah, blah. Her background. Okay, beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I publish this by pressing the post button here. And we will go live. All right, now we are live. Joanne Ballady is live. I'm going to click on the 3 dots over here. I'm going to press on copy link to post. Then I'm going to go to my messages here, and I'm going to say ENYC. Let's see, what's this over here? Great to see you as a guest at ENYC. This is Monday. Happy birthday. Thanks for the birthday. You're welcome. Just posted this on our page. Check it out and leave a comment to support Joanne. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this to all the people here. Just like this. See the way I'm sending this to all the people? Timothy Shishko, Aaron Geffner, Bobby Hotelin, David Swidler, Brandon Gordon, Derek Power, Jonathan Chiaro, Dan Blum, Bruce Steinfeld, Gordon Rafajak, Rachel Kellner, Ryan Spear, Jerry, Adam Stein, George Schmidt, Peter Gerazunas, Frank Winston, Alexis, Naomi Geller, we'll skip her for now. Actually, you know what? Why not? Send it to her. Hal Levinson, Vera Lacani. I'm going to see a couple more. Let's see if we have any more over here. We're going to try to find the... Oh. Your post is live. Alex Janelski, George Wasilewski, Michael Tortolici, Robert Allen. Let's see, Vincent, Stephen, Andrew. Let's see, Ross Adler, Tina Larson, Don Gelastino. Let's see, any other people here? Elise Goldmarin. Sal Leone. Philip Maltagati. Zach Breslaw. Brian Sullivan. Richard Weltman. And I'll put it in the EANYC now. And I'll also put it in a WhatsApp group for EANYC. And then I'll also send an email. So as you can see, I promoted this to all these people, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So let's say 3 dozen direct messages. I send like 30 direct messages. You want to try not to send 50 at a time. But I did send a bunch, and that will help me be able to get comments on that company page. Because if you don't promote a company page, nothing's going to happen. So you have to, like, if you're going to post something on a company page, you want to make sure that you are promoting it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the company page as me. I'm going to do a view as a member. And then I'm going to go in and leave the first comment. So I'm going to go ahead and love it. I'm going to press comment. And as you can see, I'm acting as Joe Apfelbaum here. I'm going to say inspiring. Joanne Ballady. You are doing a great job. Love that you help me with promotional products when I need them. Your service is great. Okay, and I press post, and I just posted this. See that? So I left the first comment and like on the company page as me, as Joe Apfelbaum. And now what we'll do is we'll have, now I could also repost that on my profile if I want. How do you do that? You just go to the profile, you click on view as a member, and then you click on repost. And then I could just hit post. And then I could say, yeah, just repost it. And if you go to my profile now, view profile, you'll notice I reposted it right over here. You see that? Joe reposted this 5 minutes ago. So I have a post that I did an hour ago. I have a live that I'm doing now. And I have a repost from 5 minutes ago, just like that. If I want to see my recent activity, just click on see all posts. And you can see all of my recent posts. So I just posted Joanne. I'm going to give myself a little star here. Rick says, this is great info, Joe. Not knowing your social selling score and how to improve is flying blind. That is very true. See you at 10 a.m. at the Engaged Thought Leaders community. Boom. Now, because today is Wednesday, I'm going to publish a poll on LinkedIn. So I'm going to click on Start a Poll, and I'm going to say the following. Now, if I want to get poll ideas, this is what I do. I do hashtag Mojo Polls, and then I go back and I identify what polls have I left in the past. So you can go back and see all of your polls. Look at this. Look how many polls I have here. You have many pages of polls. Do you consider yourself a thought leader? Yes, not yet, not interested at all. Okay, so this is from 8 months ago. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm literally going to say copy this exact poll. I'm going to go in here from 8 months ago. I can republish the poll. It was a good poll. I liked it. I'm going to republish it. Are you a thought leader? During a recent seminar at a client, I encourage everyone to declare, I am a thought leader. Why? Because if you're going to say something long enough, you start believe it and becomes reality. I launched a poll with 3 options. I'm a thought leader. Not yet, but I want to be a thought leader. I'm not interested in being a thought leader. Please take a moment to vote. It's not about right or wrong. It's about understanding where you stand today. As a CEO of, I'm going to say Evie AI here, I've seen how powerful it can be when individuals step into their potential as thought leaders and share content and engage on this platform. It's not about having innovative ideas, but it's not just about having innovative ideas. It's also about sharing them and sparking conversations with others. This month, we're launching a community. In May, I'm going to say, we launched a community of engaged thought leaders. If you're interested in joining, let me know. We'd love to see what topics you're passionate about sharing. In our community, we support each other's content and encourage each other to share thought leadership. So declare, I'm a thought leader, blah, blah, blah. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think. Okay? What topic you're interested in sharing as a thought leader. Okay, so thought leadership, personal development, entrepreneurship. I'm going to delete the word entrepreneurship. I'll leave personal development in there because I only want 3 tags. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a poll to this. So I'm going to copy these 3 here. Control C. I'm going to click the plus sign. I'm going to add a poll. I'm going to say, do you consider yourself an engaged thought leader? I'm going to press paste. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove here. I'm going to remove these. Control X. I am a thought leader and I'm engaged. I'm an engaged thought leader. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is I want to be a thought leader. Not yet. Not yet, but want to be a thought leader. On my way. Let's see. Let's see how we can tighten this up. Not yet. Not yet. Almost a thought leader. And then not interested in being okay, not interested at this time. I'm going to press done. And now I have a poll. I'm going to post this poll just like this. All right. There we go. Now I have a poll. So what am I going to do with this poll? I'm going to promote the poll. How do I promote the poll? I click on the three dots. I press copy link to poll. I click on messages. If you need help with PR, let me know. Will do. Thanks. That is my latest LinkedIn poll. Please engage and enjoy. Okay, that's my latest LinkedIn poll. Please engage with a vote and a comment. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to share this here. I'm going to scroll. Now I'm going to search something called group, or even better, support group. I search support group, and you can see I have several support groups here. I'm going to delete this little question mark here. Okay, paste it in here. So these are a couple of support groups of people that want to support each other's content. I create these little support groups, these content support groups for people. When I start something new, I like to learn it myself before outsourcing. In October, I launched a podcast called Lawyers Who Learn. Last time I did a video interview, shaped my career. Blah, 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 blah. I assisted OBS streaming. Learning these platforms has been eye-opening. I'm going to hit generate a comment for David Schnurman. I completely resonate with your approach. Diving into tools yourself not only sharpens your hands, the entire process. This is why I develop software myself with AI. You see, I'm tagging these people. Okay, I just left comments. You see that? Just like that. Now I'm going to go back to the messaging part. I'm going to search support group. And then I'm going to send it to a couple more support groups here. That is my poll of the day. I recommend you guys try to send it. See the way that I'm just sending these around to all these places here? Each one of these groups have people that are part of it. And those people get notified that I posted in the group. Now, I'm not going to post in the group every single day, but maybe I'll do it once a week. Okay. So look how many groups I just posted in. Boom. I just shared all that. All right. All right. As you can see, I am multitasking over here. Anything else I can show you here? Leaving comments on people's posts on the feed, really important. If you're not leaving several comments each day, highly recommend doing it. There's a new feature also inside EviAI that I want to show you. I'm going to quickly show you the new feature inside EviAI. So this is the new feature. So if I go to someone's profile, for example, Justin Welsh, and I want to be able to see, I click on the drop down here, and I click on add to new list. I don't need to add them to a new list, but I click on search. I click on this. I'm just going to search for them on these 3 platforms. I press search. And then I can find them on Twitter. I search for them on Google. I search for them on Facebook. You see how quickly I'm able to find them in these places using EviAI right from LinkedIn. So this is a new feature called Search Profile, and you can search people on different profiles. Let me know if you would use that feature. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this. Really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a comment if you watched this, if you enjoyed it. Also give it a like, and I'll see you on the next video.